New York City is facing a crisis in affordable housing resources, and there is a strong call from New Yorkers to build more affordable housing. In response to New York City's plan to build and maintain 300,000 affordable housing units by 2026, NYCHA has committed to making underutilized land, like parking lots, warehouse space, etc., available for the construction of 10,000 new affordable housing units for families and seniors in need, with construction of more than 3,000 housing units already in the planning stage. Many low-income people live in illegal spaces, a large tent that contains nearly 100 single beds to meet everyone's basic sleeping needs. However, the lack of privacy and poor air circulation affects the physical and mental health of the occupants. Some people complain about the lack of temperature, hot water, beds, and poor sanitation. Others choose to live in illegal partitions or basements for cheaper rent.
It's inhumane. It's inhumane what these people are living through.
Edward arrived in New York City about a month ago from the Texas-Mexico border. He says there are not enough bathrooms at the cruise terminal and they have to walk outside of the relief center to find them.
There's only 4 restrooms available for them, 4 individual restrooms, and there's no running hot water. And decided to camp out instead of returning to Red Hook because it reminds them of a hielera, which is an ICE detention center.
In just 2 years, the room vacancy rate has dropped directly from 4.54% in decreasing a serious shortage of housing available for rent. The core problem is an imbalance between supply and demand. Although the net housing stock has grown about 60,000 units or 2%, relatively high compared to rent decades, the supply is still unable to meet the needs of additional households in the city. High rents may make it difficult for them to find affordable housing and may even lead them to live in relatively poor neighborhoods or housing in poor condition. High rents may also strain budgets of low-income households, reducing their spends on their necessities. In addition, high rents in New York may also cause some low-income populations to have to leave the city and move to spaces where rents are cheaper. Rising rent prices in New York City have had a broad impact on the rental market as a whole. This upward trend may further exacerbate income inequality and make the urban house market more polarized.
As daunting as this housing crisis is in New York, it is not unsolvable. Over the past decade, we've added about 800,000 jobs, Morgan, but only 200,000 new homes. There's more than 100 million square feet of outdated office space, and what that could translate into are 20,000 new homes for New Yorkers.
Designers must consider the most basic personal space needs to ensure the dignity and empowerment, while utilizing limited space and budgets to create legal housing with equal space. By providing more folding furniture, similar to the Carmel Place, designed to maximize the use of space, it is possible to make the individual room with separate kitchens as well as bathrooms, or capsule housing, where individual privacy can be maintained even when sharing kitchens, bathrooms, etc. with other strangers. The option of building vertically on limited plots of land provides more options for personal space. Equal housing rights can be effective in reducing crime rates, thus making the neighborhood a safer place to live. I hope that in the future, the right to housing will be available to all New Yorkers. Low-income people, immigrants, the employees, etc. will also have the right to personal space with a roof over their heads.